Hello, my name is Fran Doidge from Coaching for Wellbeing. Today we're going to talk about mindfulness, which is simply about being still and in the moment. So, okay, at the moment you might not feel good, but don't deny it, feel it and respond to it. What do you really feel like doing? How can you act it out? Mindfulness is about being still and also not all about meditating, but about being in the moment and listening to how you feel every moment of every day. It's a practice that makes us feel more aware of ourselves and how we really feel. Mindfulness gives us permission to feel how we feel and not to continue to push it down deep within yet again. When we give ourselves time and space, it is good, in fact, to meditate. But meditation isn't all about sitting cross-legged and singing mantras. It can be very, very simple and focused on our breathing, becoming more grounded and in touch with our feet, more centred and away from that mad place in our heads. Meditation reconnects us to our place of inner knowing that we all feel sometimes. It's a bit magical and surprising at times, and it brings a bit of peace into our lives. It's practice for our everyday lives. It's about practicing being still and calm, even when life is hectic and the thoughts are rushing through our minds. Just for a few seconds, we can be still and respond rather than react. So, let us try a quick meditation. Let's imagine that you are an oak tree in the middle of a field. Imagine your roots growing deep, deep down into the field, into the earth, where you're being held really, really firmly. Just imagine how an oak tree feels being held in that way. And that's where you're going to go for your deep in-breath. Out-breath, I should say. I'll get it right. You're going to take your out-breath into your roots in your field. And with your in-breath, you're going to imagine that you're taking the water that the roots are gathering up through your tree trunk, up into your branches. So imagine for a moment that oak tree reaching up into the sky, reaching the branches up and enjoying the feel of the sun and the rain on the branches. So with your in-breath, you're going to take that water from the roots up into your branches. With the next out-breath, you're going to imagine those starches which have been produced by those leaves in that magical process called photosynthesis. You're going to imagine those starches being taken and drawn down into the tree, feeding the tree with all it needs as it goes. So with the out breath, you're going to imagine those starches going down through your tree trunk, feeding the tree. And with your next in-breath, you're going to imagine the water being drawn from your roots up into your branches. And with your next out-breath, imagine the starches going down from the leaves down to your roots. Okay, we're going to do that 6 times. Then I'm going to ask you to imagine that you're surrounded by a really gorgeous, bright rainbow. Imagine that rainbow goes right underneath your feet. You probably know rainbows are in fact a circle when you view the rainbow from out from the planet, from above the planet. And then we're going to take 3 more breaths, and then you'll be done. Okay, let's do that together now. Breathe in the water from your roots to your branches. Breathe out and draw the starches down from your branches to your roots. Now imagine your rainbow around you. Those gorgeous, gorgeous colours surrounding you with that wonderful, wonderful array of colours. Breathe in. It's all very simple and effective. When you do this at least 2 times a day, whenever there is something that's making you feel anxious, just do these 9 breaths and see how it feels, how you've done when you've done your meditation. May I send peace out into your world. And now it's beginning to rain, so I'm going indoors.